Okay, let's get some coinage out here. $20 note. Yeah, running out fairly shortly. Let's get some gold coinage, some 20-cent pieces, 5-cent and a 10-cent. Put that back. Yeah, we're not doing the 50s today. They're in the car. So, oh well, there's one right there. Why not just do random? There we go, fellas. Now look how small that is. Because we're not at the end of the season, people will make that sort of argument, but if I go down there and put my little fingernail there, it's about 3/4 of my fingernail there now, so there you go, fellas. And for the purists who don't want to see the magic, they just want it like that. There's another one there that's even smaller, and one there that's even smaller. So look at that one, that is truly half fingernail size, and that's truly half fingernail size. And again half fingernail size, so you know, maybe half fingernail up to 3/4 of a fingernail, you know. But again, then these have grown, haven't they? So yeah, so let's put some more coinage against it. Land care coinage. Yeah, but you know, the traps are so small, maybe someone will get a kick out trying to see the snap heads on them, because I assume that's what they're going to be. Over the top views, take some screenshots, little ones, moving the camera. I mean, you could go on like this all day, you know, move it over there, move it across there. Don't know how low we can go through things. Oh, you can go there all day doing this stuff, fellas, and I'm sure you probably want me to. Now let's try a couple of other coins now. 10-cent piece. Okay, down low for Gideon, Rossi, Camel Passett, 20-cent coin. Yeah. On the side so we can get really in. I'm probably going to have to do it this way to get really in. Or is it... Geez, is that one producing Jemmy or is this flower stalks? Gee, might be producing Jemmy, fellas. Okay. What about that one? Is that producing Jemmy? Well, they've grown from seed, so you can't really say it's Jemmy on Jemmy. Oh, snail there. Piggybacking. Is that doing something similar? Is that Jemmy being produced there? So, there you go. Late spring rains, maybe the trick. Not as many plants, but maybe they produce Jemmy. I don't know how they're going to survive, fellas. It's going to be terrible. Yeah. Oh, we want you to put it on super macro. Oh, Jesus, fellas. Can't even remember where the button is on the camera these days. I don't think I... Hang on, let's see. Can I do super macro? What? No, it's tracking. No, I don't think I can do it on this setting. I think you can only do super macro on 4K. So, there we go, fellas. Do you think that's enough, fellas? Have you got your fill? I want to get on, so I want to go on to the other side of the road, so, you know, make sure I've got my keys and everything. Make sure I've got all my coinage. Oh, there's the old one from previous season, still there. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Well, where's my gold coin? Oh, didn't I have a $2 coin somewhere? Didn't I say I was doing a $2 coin? Oh geez, have I lost my $2 coin already? Where is it, fellas? I can't see it. Did I put it back, or is it still out there somewhere? Well, I must have filmed it, surely. No, it's definitely not in there. Definitely not in there. Oh no, here it is in my hand. I hadn't used it. Okay. I think that's a sign we need to move on, I think. Maybe we do need to film something with... Is there a good one over here? I wouldn't call it. It's piggybacking. I want a single one on its own, flat. Oh, I mean, potluck. Okay. Finger there, so people can't say. Put one over here. Come in there, like that, and then like that. There's a few more up here. There you go, fellas. Oh, what about this little one in here? This little fella, this little tacker. Oh, there's a nice one in there. Oh, bugger. Always the way, isn't it, fellas? Oh, well, let's see if we can get that one in there. Get some light on the situation. Well, that's about the best I can do, fellas. Just hope the camera's doing its magic. Oh, I could go all day, fellas. We're down to 5 minutes. I've spent about 6 minutes doing this. Come here and do it yourselves. Book yourself a plane ticket. Yeah. Well, hopefully, fellas, you're duly impressed, but sometimes I think some of you never are, but we'll see how we're going. Okay, time to move on out, and we're just going to move on and across the road and have a look at the stuff on the other side of the road, and then I think we'll be done. So. Yeah, probably best to go in here and look at the pools because well, all the wits are on the John Wayne, as you can see. So yeah, can't spend too much time here, fellas, wasting footage. Well, the pelties are there, but they're still there. Just one there, but the patch of pelties should be around here somewhere. Unless they've already gone dormant. There's a few around, but isn't there a little patch in here somewhere just before we get into this spot? They're not very impressive, fellas. Yeah, not very impressive. So we just have a quick glimpse of the widths, the state of the widths here and here. Oh, am I still on Spot Cullen? No, I'm 49 there, that's good. Yeah, they're on the John Wayne, fellas. They're all on the... Oh, obviously, no, the pelties in a different location. They're up there, should be up there somewhere as we walk out, hopefully. So all these should be on the John Wayne. They may have already gone. Yeah, they're all on the... Oh yeah, here we go. Spot going there. On the John Wayne, fellas. Over the top. Yeah, they're all on the John Wayne. Next season, fellas, hopefully in 4K. Oh, getting lightheaded, fellas. Lightheaded. Time to make a move out here and see if we can find those pelties. As you do. Through the Bowmere. That can get really purpley brown. At the end of autumn, a stray wild rose with its sort of jaded leaves. You can actually see some fly traps online a bit like that, so it makes you wonder. Yeah. Now, the usual thing, make use of the littage here as you walk through the pine forest. Nice afternoon littage. You just want to relax and kick back, and you know, if you're in a landlocked, snowed in, bog, something or other, drenched country, maybe this will gladden your soul, I don't know. So yeah, we have some really active BMXers, and yeah, we actually have an international BMX track in my suburb. As I say, I think my suburb is actually the best suburb in Adelaide, because it's a nice fine blend of urban and rural sort of thing. You know, you got all the urban stuff, the shops and stuff, and you can so easily go bush when you're feeling a bit down, sort of thing. The only downside is when we have the big fire, you know, there's really only 2 roads out, so you better know what they are. One of them is Flagstaff Hill, but if you're not out of Mitcham Hills onto Flagstaff Hill, or you're onto Coromandel Parade in Black